Hello, welcome to Dream Team Literature Circle Part 2. Today we'll be discussing Chapter 8 through Chapter 13. I'm Casey and I'm the summarizer.
I am David and I am the multiple spectrum.
I'm Jeremiah and I am quotes and vocab finder.
I'm Christina and I'm the moderator.
I'm Jade and I'm the illustrator.
And to start off, I will be summarizing the important parts of each chapter. To start off, in Chapter 8, Nkwankwa goes into depression because of Nkufuma's death. He complains that his sons aren't manly enough. He visits Madukwa, and Obirika bargains his daughter's bride price. In Chapter 9, Nkwankwa is informed Nzyma is dying, and the medicine man, he's manipulative about this whole Obaji thing, and it's when a baby forms inside your stomach and dies inside the stomach. And Chapter 10 talks about the rituals which only men can talk to gods about their problems. In Chapter 11, Nzyma is no longer sick, but Chila, the priestess of Ajabla, needs her. So her, Nzyma, Nkuya, and Nkwankwa follow her because they're worried about their daughter. In Chapter 12, the village is celebrating. In Chapter 12, the village is celebrating about their daughter getting married. Speed it up. Lastly, in Chapter 13, is about Ezidu's death.
Okay, who should we go to next?
Let me ask a question about this. All right. So if you flip to Chapter 10, and it talks about the rituals about how only men can speak to the gods about their problems. How do y'all feel about that?
I think that's a stereotype because women have problems as well. I think that's unfair, but it's the African culture, of course, is going to be different, and maybe the women have a separate person to talk to.
I agree. I feel like that's feminist. Is that the word?
Feminism.
Yes. Jay.
I feel like
Jay.
we were back in those days they were living in a patronized type of society. So the men had more power.
Patriarchy.
The men had more power in society, so the women really didn't have as much power as the men did back in those days.
But I don't feel like that's a reason that the women only men can speak to gods. I mean, I feel like women have more problems than men. Men really don't have to worry about anything, to be honest.
I agree.
Well, back in the day, in those days, there was wrestling, doing all that type of stuff. The men had the hard stuff. Women clean.
No, the women were the men of the house. The women served as a man. They did all the work.
Somebody told me once that you can't look at everything from your side, so you have your own point of view, they have their own point of view. So, but I still understand what you're saying. It's feminist that females should be able to do some of the things that males do like that. But
Yeah, I feel like we still have the right to at least talk about our problems to God. Like, what's the problem? I don't understand. But moving on.
Okay,
I have a question. Why? Oh yeah. Explain. I'm sorry. What was the significance for the burial of Equife's third child? I have a question. In chapter 9 or 10? Oh, it was chapter 9. Why do you think the burial of Equife's third child was significant?
Okay. They had to treat them rudely because.
Yeah, I know what you mean. You have to treat the baby bad because of the cycle of death that continued to happen with her children, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
I have a question. Does
Wait.
this tie into when we talked about it in the literature circle where they had to throw away those two babies in
Yeah.
the forest?
no, it don't.
Yeah.
No, it don't.
Because the cycle of
Get
death.
this.
Because the cycle of death. They had to throw away
No.
the twins.
They got you throw the twins away because it's not supposed to be twin babies in the village. They do that with a cycle. of
But
death
that could
because
tie
she
into
had,
the
like,
cycle of
10
death.
babies, bro.
That could tie into the
Yeah,
cycle of
she did have
death.
10 babies and all of them died.
But no, it's
the
not
only
the same
one who
thing.
lived
But
a
it
long
is
time-
it's basically the same thing because it relates
But
because
no, she keep
if
getting
you have
pregnant and
twins.
the babies die inside of her. But they having twins. The twins are getting born and they're throwing the twins out.
Oh, and that relates to in chapter 9 when they talk about Obanji when the manipulative medicine man says that the baby dies in the stomach and that's Obanji.
You talking about the when
Wait.
the baby died and then they're supposed to be reborn so it can come back into the world and be like the evil baby. It died and then it comes back to be reborn. That's what y'all talking about.
Yeah, that's why you have
Right.
to treat the baby
Yeah.
back to stop the cycle of death. So, cause Ikwefi's baby was
And this is called Obanji.
whoever she was the last one to live. I mean, the longest one to live.
The last one to live.
It
That's
says there's a quote in this. It says when your wife becomes pregnant, and then he said,
Raise your voice,
let
Jeremiah.
her not sleep in her hut. Let her go and stay with her people. And in that way she will elude her wicked tormentor and break its evil cycle of birth and death.
Mhm. I know what you're
So,
talking about.
They let the baby live. I think that was the third one. Yes, and who was it? Someone said let the baby live, and they did. She did that. So I think what y'all talking about when letting the baby live and treating it wicked to break the cycle or whatever.
Mhm.
Yes, that's what it was talking about.
Yeah, that ties into what my question was. That's a good quote. David,
Since we're hitting
do you have anything to add to the topic?
we're hitting the 7-minute mark and only 2 people have presented their parts.
Would you,
3 people
We need
presented.
20 minutes though, so that's good.
David is about to talk.
Did you pause it?
And
No.
we have more questions. It's okay.
Okay, come on, let's keep going.
Continue. Go ahead, David.
Okay, so back to in the past when we were talking about feminism, which was earlier, my perspective
Excuse
was
me, y'all need to raise y'all voices.
my voice is fine, I think.
Did you?
No.
So the
You
quote
gotta
that
say
I
that.
got was from chapter 8, page 64. And they were talking about, well, the line reads, he should have been a boy. He thought as he looked at his 10-year-old daughter. So that was the part right after Okonkwo was in depression, that line right before that. And he was, his daughter, Izima, was acting sort of like a male taking care of him, which was the male was supposed to act like. And so, let's see, what was I gonna say? So I looked at this from a gender point of view. So from a male's point of view, I will. The quote seems as if the female is replacing what a male should be doing. She's doing our job. As males, we should be the ones lifting things and bringing food to our uncle. Now all males don't think like the same. So, but me, it is not like that. So I think that females should be able to do that, but some males think the other way. They think that females shouldn't be doing their jobs. And so the female point of view that I took is that females should be able to do what males do. They should be able to bring food to Okonkwo, and it's not a bad thing. Okonkwo shouldn't treat her as if she's a male because she wants to take care of him. So I just wanted to ask, what do y'all think of that?
Like, shorten it a little bit more to so we can understand what's the question you're trying to say.
So I'm asking if should Okonkwo view his daughter as a male because she is trying to take care of her?
Oh, okay. So we talked about this last time. I don't think Okonkwo should view his daughter as a male just because she wants to take care of him. Anybody can take care of anybody without in this book they feel like men should be the only ones to take care of somebody or do this or do that. Like they feel like men are superior, and I feel like men and women are equal, and women can do the same thing men can do.
I agree. Just because she cares, that's not a crime. He actually favors her, and they stated that in the book. He just has a funny way of showing it because showing emotion is a sign of weakness. They stated that in the book as well. I can't tell you what page. I just know it's there.
It's chapter 1.
Chapter.
Oh, did not know that. I thought it was later on in the book. But
Right. But
I want to do my picture.
But in our last literature circle,
Uh-huh.
when I was talking about how Uncle told his daughter to sit like a woman because she was like, oh, this doesn't tie into this.
It does.
Oh, it was like sit like a woman because she has man-like qualities. So that's why I think he's sensitive on the topic of her taking care of him.
Okay.
So yeah.
So I drew an illustration of when I drew an illustration of don't get this. Don't zoom
You gotta
in.
get it.
When Okonkwo
Turn it around.
cannon accidentally fired off and shot Ezudo's son, who also was there in the heart. So I said that, like I said, the illustration showing Okonkwo accidentally killing him, and he was banished as the consequence. And this may seem unfair, but Okonkwo had to be punished. And I also drew this because this is a very relevant quote. Also, I mean, it's a very relevant picture and scene that happened in the book, because it's going to change Okonkwo's life. That's Okonkwo, because he's hefty, he's big. His skin could have been darker, and this is the dude with the death. So,
16-year-old.
16-year-old guy. Any questions?
Do you have a question for us?
Oh, a question
About,
for
like,
us. Do you guys think it was fair that Okonkwo was punished for the accidental death?
I don't.
I do.
As stated, do you think it was fair? No, it's not. Well, I mean, yeah, it is fair, because to kill a Klansman, that's a big crime. As stated in chapter 13, a big crime.
I'm iffy with the subject. Like, it depends.
Can I finish?
Yeah.
Page 124, it states, it is a crime against the earth goddess to kill a Klansman. A man who committed it must flee from the land.
But
I think that states it pretty well, because it's a crime and you have to pay for what you sell.
There you point. I was talking to you.
I don't agree with you. I feel like if it was accidental, they should have like a little they should have like a court or something like that. They should have like a vote. You know how they have the jury to make sure like their opinion on if they think it's accidental or not. They can't just automatically like punish
Take
it.
it this.
yeah.
Oh,
Because-
well, never mind. He finna say something.
Well, they died at the
Because
same
this thing-
time. I don't think it can get more harsh than that.
Well,
But it said that the gun accidentally exploded, so what could he have done about that?
That's very true. I was actually thinking about that when they said the gun accident. Like, how can he control it? He said he got it out of the a blacksmith, a very good blacksmith. Maybe the blacksmith set him up that it was just going to explode.
Yeah, so
But-
the black
You never
Man.
know.
okay.
Yeah.
I was thinking how, like, what Miss Wynn said during our little big circle in class, how they take their, what's it called? Not society, not government. What's the word? They take
Village?
their clan.
Tribe? Village? Compact?
No, they clans. Oh, I forgot the word. They take their clan rules too seriously.
They OB.
No, OB is a compound.
Their clans rules too seriously. Their culture. They take their culture. Thank you for that. But they take their clan's culture too seriously. Like it was an accident, so he should never got punished for an accident. Like they're taking it too seriously. Like he didn't deserve that. He was a good person. Well, not really.
I don't think he was a good person.
Let me
but
not take it that far.
I don't think he should have been punished for an accidental death. That don't sound right, but yeah.
He ain't a good person.
All right.
Well, I have.
Come on, go. Hurry up.
Okay, so I have some quotes. I mean, some vocabulary that I found in this book. And Iwa is a masquerader who impersonates one of the ancestral spirits and spirits of the village. So these people, and I have a quote that goes there also. In chapter. Oh, yeah, in chapter 10, it was a quote that said, "Don't you know what kind of man you Swanla is? He would not listen to any other decision," replied the other. That's on page 94. And so it's the iguana. Iguana. Wow, it's one of these things. I said what it was already, but it said that it has the authority, more authority than a regular person in the village. So that's just how that relates to the quote. Eba, that's a fever. And one of these quotes in chapter 9 also, it says, "It is Eba," said Okonkwo, as he took his machete and went into the bush to collect the leaves and grasses and barks. And this shows how the people in this tribe use nature and the earth to live.
All right. So,
Okay, Casey.
all right. So, I want to talk about our writing prompt today in class about heroes and do we think Okonkwo is a hero? So, in my writing prompt, I put that I don't think Okonkwo is a hero because the qualities of my hero was noble, humble, big-hearted, self-sacrificing, and daring. And I feel like, in my opinion, Okonkwo is neither one of them because, first of all, let's move on to how Ikefuma was dear to Okonkwo's heart, and he just let him get killed, or he killed him. Like I feel like if he was self-sacrificing and daring, he would have made a effort to save Ikefuma.
Well, he didn't want to show his sign of weakness. That's why he killed him.
This is not a time for him
He
to be.
said father. Well, that's just his personality. That's how he was raised. He was raised to be the opposite of his father. So whenever
That was his choice. That was not how he was raised. That was his choice. And I feel like it's
that's
not
how he had to get used to life.
It's not a time. It's not the time for him to be doing what his father didn't do. I mean, if Ikefuma was dear to his heart, that shouldn't matter. Just because he doesn't want to be like his dad doesn't mean that he can't save his friend.
Jay, Jeremiah, or David, do you all have something to say?
Well, my response, I look both ways. So since I already talked about how he was a hero, I can explain how he is. So he could be considered a hero because, in the beginning of the story, he looked more like a hero. He defeated that cat guy.
And I still didn't see him as a hero.
He was a good wrestler. He was trusted by Wabi about where his crops, his yams. Yeah, like many people, like all the other people he said they weren't trusted. He wasn't trusted enough. So he's more of a hero by being trusted. A hero is a trusted person. So he can be trusted from the yams. Anything else?
Well, can I say something about that?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I thought he was a hero to his daughter when she was abducted by the cello lady, the princess.
Priestess of
Yes.
Ajagami.
When she was abducted by the priestess, he went to save his daughter. Well, he didn't save her. He went to make sure she was okay. And even when his third whatever wife went, Nzama Mama came, he still went after her to make sure the wife was okay and the daughter was okay. So he's a good guy to some people because obviously that's his favorite daughter, like he stated earlier. But
when he saved his daughter, like that fever, how he went out and got materials to form the medicine to help save her from dying.
All right, so that's the end of our literature circle, the dream team. Today was a little rough, but next time will be a little bit better.
We got a whole minute left.
well, no, let's keep asking questions. Okay. So, last question, which is because it's gonna be something quick. Let's just do a yes or no question. Yep, I have no idea what a yes or no question should be. Oh wait, we're gonna.
It was fair that. Do you think it was fair that how can I phrase this?
I think it really was. Go.
Do you think it was fair that Izime, Cello came out of the blue and she didn't even like ask for the child. She just took it just because the Agbala told her to.
I don't think that was fair. She should have never took her child. This was the dream team, and we're out.
All right. Anyway, okay. So tell me what we all talked about during this game.